one. And how I remember them, I make every handshake according to that person's personality. That kind of helps me to remember all those handshakes. And they actually just did a special on it. And had with my entire O-line, had one of the whole receiving core, the running backs, quarterbacks, DBs, D-line. I mean, it's like just team camaraderie, and it just brings the team close together. That's all.
What have you learned from being with the Lions? What is uniquely the lesson learned from your time with the Lions?
My time learned. Anything can be changed. Anything can be changed. That's probably one thing I learned here. Anything can be changed. Going from my own 16th season to now potentially having a playoff berth. Not saying that we are. That's what we're thinking about. No. But we're thinking about Chicago. But I'm just saying anything can be changed.
How do you like being a celebrity? When you came in this building, people were swarming you, including me.
I just waved hello to you and just walked by.
I'm no Jay-Z. I'm just
well, you sort of
my
are.
son, you sure are. That's. And how do you feel about working for Coach Caldwell? He's such a mild-mannered, seems like such a gentleman on and off the field. How do you feel about working for him?
Definitely love it. It's actually my second encounter with Coach Caldwell. Had him in Indianapolis my rookie year. Loved him. Very calm man, very wise. He's like the coach that you don't want to mess up because he's going to yell, but because you're going to disappoint him. And he treats the whole team like men. And I think that's one reason why he gets the response out of us the way that he does on Sundays. And we find ways to win. And that's what he told us, that when you're a good team, you have to find different ways to win. And you can see that on this past Sunday, that we found the way to win. Even though offense didn't play great, the defense held it together, and we was able to go out there and pull it out.
Why don't you brag a little bit about the work you do with local kids? I mean, it's fantastic seeing what you do on Facebook.
Yeah, I do a lot of. I try to stay active in the community because at the end of the day, it's not just about football. It's about the lives that you change in the community. And growing up, I never had players come back and give back to the community, or at the same time, it wasn't a lot of people who were successful, in sports where I'm from. So I try to give back as much as possible here in Detroit, back home in Ben Harbor. For instance, I just had a shop with the kids here with me and some of the Detroit Lions, and then I also got the Wayne State football players involved with it as well. And so they came out and they were able to, walk the aisles with the kids, pick out toys. And then back home, since I won't be able to make it back, we have a shop with the kids in, I believe, 4 days on the 19th, and 3 days. And, I'm sponsoring that. And it's great. It's great that not only what I'm doing, but when guys in the forefront or who's in the limelight starts giving back, you have a lot of more volunteers who wants to help who wants to help the cause.
Right.
And so back home, my mother is actually in charge of my nonprofit, and so as soon as she put the word out, the officers in the community came out and said, "Hey, we want to be a part of it. Is there anything we can do?" And we came up with this idea. Yeah.
Joique, the reason you're here, and part of the reason you're here is to promote Proven For today. So tell me a little bit about the product.
Well, the product is something that I use on a regular. Proven For is a certified supplements through the NFL, and actually I'm here with the owner right now, and it gives me a lot of clean energy, no crash. I take it pre-workouts before the games, or just if I'm at home about to do run on my treadmill or elliptical or anything of that nature, and it really helps. And I want you guys to go to provenfor.com, provenfor.com, and look at all the supplements that they have. It's really a great supplement. Please go try it out.
Well, we'd like to thank them for letting you come on the air with us today.
Yes, thank you so much.
Joique Bell, Detroit Lions, thank you so much. Good luck to you and to your team. We know we're going to see you in the playoffs. You can't say it, but we can. Congratulations on all the success that you've had so far this year.
Appreciate it. One pride.
All right.
Go Lions.
WWJ News Time now, 10:48. We're going to